Next up, we have Stain's 14 Shades of Grey. This album not only is it musically great in my opinion, because there's actually, to be unbiased, the album's very monotone. The fact that it's 14 Shades of Grey kind of um, represents the album very well. I mean, the sounds are different. I mean, the songs are different, and each song kind of brings its own thing to the table, and you can definitely tell them apart. It's not something that kind of slips your mind, and you don't know when the next song starts. But the guitars and the effects that are used for the drums, the vocals, and the bass, everything is kind of the same. I feel like they use the same rig. I mean, obviously some songs are not distorted, some songs are, some songs mix in between those. But overall, it just the effects are monotone, and that does bring the album down for other people. But for me, I look past that. I'm biased, and I look past that. As I said, the songs are all different. Yes, same settings, but the guitarist Mike Mushok, which is one of the best guitarists in my opinion, kind of, the fact that he uses a baritone guitar brings this whole new sound to the table. I can never, when making music, because I make music as well, I can never get the Staind sound as I can with other bands like Hurt. I can never get that because he uses a baritone guitar, so that in itself just makes them original. I mean, I know other bands use baritone, but from the little small group of grunge, post grunge music that I listen to, metal, what have you, baritone kind of just puts yourself a little bit higher up there in my scale because it makes you a little bit more unique. And Mike Mushok is a fucking great guitarist. He respects the music. We've seen his skill in the new album, the self-titled Staind album, how he can solo and shred, but Mike Mushok respects the music and sort of plays to what Aaron's voice envisions, or what he wants the song to sound like. Mike kind of respects that, and sometimes plays two tabs or chords or what have you. But it's what makes the music really good. I mean, when the song needs a solo, he puts in a solo. When the song needs to not even have a guitar sound, he does that. And you can see that theme throughout the whole album. Songs like Could It Be starts out with a nice, clean guitar and then brings it in. And the song becomes something entirely different, even heavy. And once again, I come back to the theme of lyrics because Staind is probably my favorite band. And the lyrics have always kind of related to me. That's just something even more personal than Evanescence. Evanescence has their problem, love themes and stuff like that. But for some reason, Aaron Lewis writes a lot of what I'm feeling at the moment, and it's insane. Every album kind of just relates to me in a sort of way. So it has a special spot in my heart with lyrics, so it puts it up there as well. But Could It Be, Frey, Yesterday, Tonight, all those songs bring something new to the table. The lyrics bring something new to the table, and Aaron's vocals are amazing. Some YouTuber, obviously a fanboy of Staind, said, once Aaron Lewis covers your song, it's no longer your song, meaning that he puts such a twist on it that it becomes amazing. He's covered Black by Pearl Jam, Nutshell by Alice in Chains, and Sober by Tool, and I've heard the original ones, all of them, and Aaron Lewis for some reason kind of separates it. It doesn't become a cover, under here. It becomes a whole new song up to the standards of the original ones. I know people are like, whoa, you can never be as good as Laney with Nutshell, or Lane, I'm sorry, or the guy from Pearl Jam. His name escapes me at the moment. But, yeah, obviously fanboys are going to say, no, you can never sound like the original artist, but when he covers, I feel like he doesn't belong down here, Here comes the real song, here comes the cover. But he kind of splits it up, and his voice is just amazing. That's what I'm trying to say. The drums are also intricate. They're not just in the background. A lot of these songs start out with just drums, showing a new side, a new way to start music. I know it's not something revolutionary and new, but it's very intricate and fast-paced, and sometimes it brings a whole new twist to the album that needs it, So once again, something new. And the bass, it respects the music as well. Nothing too much out of Johnny, but he's there, and he is a very important part of the band as well. And again, it's more of a personal thing when it comes to 14 Shades. Kind of just each song just really relates to me, and the message of the theme is fucking insane. The solos are there. variety is there. Slow songs are placed in there. Zoe Jane, intro, and so spacing wise and the way the songs are placed, very good. And the time limit of these albums are almost in between the 50-minute range, which again, my opinion, is the best one.